Lesson 16, continuing with our subtraction and addition. First thing you're going to do is go ahead and take the fluency for lesson 16 out of your green book with the yellow tab. Go ahead and complete that. If you're able to complete it within 5 minutes, you're good to go. Otherwise, just take it home for homework. Alright, now we're going to compare numbers using greater than, less than, or equal to. So 342,006 is greater than 94,000. 7,510, so that's 7,508 tens. So 7,580. This is 6 10,000s, so that's 60,508. So that's definitely greater than 7,000. And then we have 908,930 is greater than 807,820. So it's always important that we calculate and figure these out and write them down. And one of the things too that will help if you can't do it automatically the way that I just demonstrated it is to go ahead and do a place value chart. Just use the one on your whiteboard. So you just plug in, okay, that's 7 in the thousands, 5 in the hundreds, 8 in the tens. Fill in the holes with 0. 6 10,000s, 5 hundreds, 8 ones, and then fill in the holes with zeros. Alright, and then the other ones works exactly the same way, just different numbers and different place values. So we have 900,000, so that's 9 there, 8,000s, 9 hundreds, 3 tens. Put a 0 there. And then that's how that works. So if you can read it correctly, I would just suggest that you always put it in a place value chart, because it's really easy to put like 989, or to mess it up. It's very easy to do. So I suggest definitely plugging it into a place value chart just to make sure. Alright, let's take a look at the application problem. For the weekend basketball playoffs, a total of 61,941 tickets were sold. 29,855 tickets were sold for Saturday's games. The rest of the tickets were sold for Sunday's games. How many tickets were sold for Sunday's games? Alright, so we have a tape diagram here. We have a total of 61,941, 29,855 for Saturday, and something for Sunday. So we just subtract 61,941 minus 29,855. Alright, we do have to borrow, because 1 can't subtract 5, so we borrow from the 4. Make this an 11. Now we can't do 3 minus 5, so we borrow from the 9. 8 minus 8 we can do. 1 minus 9 we cannot do, so we borrow from the 6. There we go. 11 minus 5 is 6. 13 minus 5 is 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. 11 minus 9 is 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. So 32,086 tickets were sold for Sunday's game. Alright, back to our spiral notebook for the concept development. So we're going to use tape diagrams company has 3 locations with 70,010 employees altogether. Okay, so we have tape diagram with 3 locations for a total of 70,010. Their first location has 34,857. Their second location has 17,595. How many employees work in their third location? Okay, so it's the same thing we've been doing. We just have to combine these two first. So 34,857. This goes to the 2-step word problem issue here, okay? 34,857 plus 17,595. 7 plus 5 is 12. 5 plus 1 is 6. 9 plus 6 is 5, or 15. Regroup the 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. 4 plus 1 is 5. Plus 7 is 12. 3 plus 1, 4. Plus 1 is 5. So that's 52,452 between those two locations. And then to find the third location, we subtract this from 70,010. Alright, we have to borrow. Make that a 10. This is a 0. And then we have to borrow here to make this a 10. We can't borrow from this or this, so we have to borrow from the 7. And that makes this one a 10. Now we can borrow here, which makes this a 9, and this one a 10. And then we can borrow here, which makes this one a 9, and this one a 10. So you just have to kind of borrow all the way across when you run into zeros like that, or numbers less that you can't borrow from. Alright, so 10 minus 2 is 8. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 4 is 5. 9 minus 2 is 7. 6 minus 5 is 1. So the third location has 17,558 employees. Alright, Owen's goal is to have 1 million people visit his new website within the first 4 months of it being launched. Below is a chart showing the number of visitors each month. How many more visitors does he need in month 4 to reach his goal? Alright, so we have 1 million is the goal. And this, we'll just say this is our tape diagram. So we have to add all 3 of these and then subtract it from 1 million. I want to check something here too. Okay. So we have 228,211 plus 301,856, 7, 6, 10. 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 1 is 10. 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. And then we add the 299,542. 9, 10. This one is 6. 9, 12. 6 and 2 is 8. So we have 829,609 so far visitors. So now we need how many more? Let's subtract 829,609. Alright, now this is one where I just want to double check my numbers. So 228, 211, 301, 856. 6 plus 1 is 7. 6, 10, 10, 3, 5. 5, 4, 2, 9, 9. Okay, 7 and 2 is 9. 6 and 4 is 10. 5 and 1 is 6. 9, 12, 8. Okay, so we're good. Now, this is one where it's all zeros, so I'm just going to borrow once here. Change this to a 9, this to a 9, this one to a 9, this one to a 9, 9, and then the last one is a 10. Alright, so 10 minus 9. 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 0 is 9. 9 minus 6 is 3. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus 8 is 1. So, Owen needs 170,391 more visitors to reach his goal. All right. Last one for concept development. There were 12,345 people at a concert on Saturday night. On Sunday night, there were 1,795 fewer people at the concert than on Saturday night. How many people attended the concert on both nights? Okay, so let's see. Saturday was 12,345. Sunday was 12,345 minus 1,795. Okay, so let's work this out and see what that is. So 12,345 minus 1,795. 0. We have to borrow here. Borrow here. 14 minus 9 is 5. 12 minus 7 is 5. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus nothing is 1. Alright, so there was 10,550 on Sunday. So we have this plus this. So 22,895 people for both nights. I don't like that. I'm going to say 22,895 people altogether. Alright, now for your problem set, you're going to estimate first and then solve each problem. Model the problem with a tape diagram. Explain if your answer is reasonable. So what we're going to do here is first we're going to estimate by rounding each to the nearest 1,000. So 25,196. Monday. Tuesday they sold 18,023. On Wednesday they sold some. Altogether they sold this amount. Okay, so we have Monday, and then question mark, for a total of 62,409. Alright, so nearest 1,000, this is below the line, so 25,000 plus 18,000 is about 43,000, and then 62,000 because the 4 is below the line. So 62,000 minus 43,000. So that's 19,000 about. On Wednesday. Alright, so then what you're going to do then is take these actual numbers, 25,196 plus 18,023, and then take your answer and subtract it from 62,409. So add this and then subtract it here, and that's your answer for Wednesday, your actual amount. Skip C. Same thing for number 2, go ahead and skip C. Here you're going to round to the nearest 100,000. Here you're going to do the actual numbers and make sure, well, you're going to assess your reasonableness. Just make sure that it seems like normal, like 200 plus 100 is 300,000. It's going to be in that vicinity. So just make sure that it makes sense. All right, and then go ahead and do problem number 3. And let's see, just stop at 3, don't do 4 this time, and then do your exit ticket. So skip 4 and 5, do the exit ticket, and then go ahead and turn that in, and you'll be good to go. Thank you.